what's gonna happen with teams in the postseason. This is wrong. That's the wrong mode. So Klay Thompson basically no changes because he's expected to stay with the Lakers, the Warriors. Is expected. Is expected that he will re-sign with the Warriors after they gave him nearly max deal, almost the same as only like 8 to 10 million different from Stephen Curry's. Still considering signing Durant. Clippers and Lakers are also interested in Klay, who you would consider signing with if he didn't get a max from the Warriors. Klay was not given the All-Star. Didn't mean to choose this. That sounds a good team. Screw it. Didn't mean to choose this. That sucks. Put them all garbage. No Bamba. Both on the Orlando Magic. Hey, green. Freaking takes forever to type anything in this. What's this here? So I didn't even want to play this. So yeah, Klay Thompson expected to join the Lakers. The Warriors are. He's gonna expected to stay in Cali. The Warriors after the max will most likely stay there. With the Lakers and then we're getting the max spot. That we're mentioning with Davis, him, and LeBron, especially since Klay defended LeBron like his last NBA Finals. Oh, on to Kemba. Well, I guess Kemba's a free agent, so it doesn't really matter, but we'll see. You're trading one. Sarek for who? Just this foul. See who Sarek could have been traded for. I don't like Sarek on the Suns. Or from the go. From the Wolves making fun of him, like saying he's gonna do nothing there. He doesn't know who he is. I feel like the Suns were what ruined him. Thon Maker, that's pretty good. The calorie, I think it's much better. 1 year, 2 years for Dellavedova, I don't know. Awful Robin Lopez contract. Mike Conley, that awful contract. 2 more years. Dennis Schroeder. 1 more years. Sam Whiteside. Hornets. And Cabarrot. Wow, going with both those guys. See if any of them with the Suns. Hardaway Jr., Noah, Augustin Ross. Ross had a lot of 3-pointers this year. Augustin really improved. He's not even on the Nets anymore. A lot of Cavs again. First round pick. Does that. Gomez. Kenneth Fareed. Going to the Nuts. That's a good package of 2-round picks, first-round picks. Because with the Spurs, not gonna matter. T.J. Warren, yeah, get T.J. Warren. Who did the? I don't even remember who the Timberwolves got for Sarek. There's Tyson Chandler's contract. Warren, 1.6 million for 4 years. And Chandler 13.59 million for 1 year. Very good. It keeps getting better and better. Swell worse with New York. So yeah, I think Sark's career is pretty much finished. I get Tobias Harris. No, that's not it. You're not getting him bid for Harris. That's not happening. If we can trade like a meaningless player over there. Michael Fultz, Fomas. So you can unload, get rid of like train for 1 year, but I can't find it. So they don't want to trade. All right. Cavs, Celtics, Raptors, Rockets. More steam Cavs. It's not actually on the clock. An easy mode, like they choose terribly. Basically gotta pick Bagley out of the way. Of course we got Kevin Knox. Don't want any of these guys. DiVincenzo, I guess. Should have probably, if they wanted to trade for the pieces. DiVincenzo. Two first round picks on the Rockets could be pretty good. Okay, good. I think I misheard that. Grizzlies. Their Shaman's pretty good. That's why Karooks. Go Karooks. Yeah, we got. There's not much left. Robinson's pretty good. He's rated him pretty highly. I should. Grab somebody some then. Yeah. I don't think there's anyone the Sixers had the draft or trade for this season. What is extend Kaminsky? Surprising considering how far they went with the Kemba Walker Lin Lamb team. Kaminsky was really big with his size, albeit he's undersized now. They have a lot of gem in the front court, apparently. Bismarck, Cody Zeller. Yeah, Bismarck's bigger. Cody Zeller can screen. So all this money, like, Kaminsky's the cheapest one because he's on, like, a young deal. Williams. They need someone to get rid of the Batum, Bismarck, Biombo, Cody Zeller, Marvin Williams contracts all. Batum earns $25.6 million. Biombo and Williams are free agents next summer, so they don't have to trade those. Especially since Williams made his player option. Batum get extra this $27.1 million contract. Zeller's contract for 2 more years, 2021. Over the team with I mean the Nets could use them. They don't have a lot of size. The Suns could use them. Kaminsky. They use Noel too, who declines the $1.9 million player option. Could really help out the Hornets. That'd be a piece to get the build around Kemba. Noel's pretty young too. The inferior version of Joel Embiid. Teams need a center. Let me see. I don't know if I saw the CBS Sports app. Join Deadman. Noel can join the Celtics probably for a cheap deal. So then Frank Kaminsky, young player, can really flourish under Boston coach. Chicago Bulls could use Kaminsky or Noel. Thaddeus Young. He doesn't really play center, but like he's big. Play with Kaminsky. Miami Heat could use front court depth. So Thad Young. Ironically, Kaminsky, who helped try and helped the Hornets go to Game 7 against the Heat. Nolan's Noel behind. Son Whiteside will make him a lot of help. Backup options if they can't re-sign Brook Lopez. The Milwaukee Bucks cannot re-sign Brook Lopez. New York Knicks, if they can't get Julius Randle, I'm pretty sure Nolan's will be highly sought out for his draft pick. How high he was drafted. Kaminsky, not so much. Whatever guy said. Thaddeus Young, probably not either. Maybe from the Nets fans. Stretch big, meaning New Orleans will welcome to the Orlando Magic. Vucevic does not resign, and they decided to build up Mo Bamba. They did offer that 4-year, $190 million contract to Vucevic, though. Ed Davis can re-sign with the Sixers. The Magic. So the whole SB Nation beef history between Shaq and Dwight. Hornets could use Ed Davis. Frank Kaminsky. Well, obviously the Hornets can use Frank Kaminsky. Thomas Bryant for the Washington Wizards. Thaddeus Young has played in the Eastern Conference against John Wall a lot. John Wall will be there in Cartersville. Frank Kaminsky, Thaddeus Young, Ed Davis. Did Ed Davis start with the Eastern Conference when he joined the Nets? I forget. Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant. Al Horford joining the Charlotte Hornets would have helped Kemba Walker stay. Porzingis and Kemba will go to Dallas. Kaminsky to Hornets to who else? Ed Davis to the Hornets. Ed Davis to the Dallas Mavericks. Ed Davis, Frank Kaminsky to the Dallas Mavericks. I think would fit. Since he's playing in the South, it will be less busy than like a big city like New York, where he has Mitchell Robinson. Sure, where Kemba played when he was in college, or was it a big city or not. Jonas Valanciunas to. He can't really help no pick and roll much, but he can set screens for Kemba, which will help out a lot. That Cody Zeller. I guess I really have Cody Zeller to set screens. We're going for all little players in the Charlotte Hornets. Frank Kaminsky could go to the Memphis Grizzlies. He's undersized though. Davis in the Memphis Grizzlies, he was there before. Horford in the Memphis Grizzlies, they don't have cap though. Who else? Greg Monroe at the OKC Thunder. Greg Monroe to the Charlotte Hornets. Who else in the Sixers? He's pretty good in the fall though for some of the Sixers. Greg Monroe. Ed Davis to Minnesota Timberwolves. Greg Monroe to Minnesota Timberwolves. Lopez. My feet is sweating. Kings are interested in re-signing Harrison Barnes after that trade last season to get him to try and help their team. 4-year, $88 million deal. The Milwaukee Bucks have waived George Hill. He spent a lot of money on him, and then they didn't really use him. He was somewhat better in the playoffs, though. Orlando Magic won a 4-year, $90 million deal for Vucevic. He played all-star level. He looks like he's healthy after his concussion finally after a couple of years. Looks hire former WNBA Olympic champ Lawson as assistant coach, I'm assuming. I think he also signed or traded. Clippers extended qualifying offer to Zubac, which will help him out. I think he really helped him on the team. He's a great defender, shooter, everything. Just undersized. He has extended $9.1 million qualifying offer to D'Angelo Russell. He's the number 2 pick when he was drafted. Maybe they're going to keep Russell at that price. Actually, they have to match if anyone goes over that price. Ben Carlson announced retirement. He played 10 years, but like, I don't know. He wasn't that great. He was a good player. I didn't know Tyler Dorsey was on the Grizzlies. He could really help the Hornets, the Philadelphia 76ers. He was in the Rockets center farm system. Knicks don't give qualifying offer to Cornet. I guess they don't expect anyone to increase to give them an offer that they won't match. But that they'll have to match because, like, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. Cornet. Everyone in NBA New York City media was hyped on him and they didn't give him the offer, which they shouldn't have. Stanley Johnson will, don't give qualifying offer to Stanley Johnson. They're gonna get someone else. They're trying to rebuild with Zion Williamson. Wizards extend qualifying offer to Thomas Bryant and Thomas Satoransky. They will probably keep those players and those prices. I will think it easily be out of bid thanks to the John Wall contract. No news on if Bradley Beal will join the LA Lakers. Looks like they're aiming higher after that. Anthony Davis trade. Everyone's saying they have no draft pieces because like they have any pieces to build around those two because like they have no money left. Take a fall, except for 10 contract and Celtics. That's basically all I had to say. What are your thoughts? Like and subscribe.